Being able to push myself out of that comfort zone has really been a lot easier to do with the help of the people at Capgemini. Hi, my name's Jacob and I work for Capgemini Invent. So I started with Capgemini Invent in June 2024, and I've been here for a couple of months now, and I have been loving every day that I've been here. My background is a degree in software engineering and creative intelligence and innovation that I studied at UTS in Sydney. I am very big on technology, especially emerging tech. So I did a lot of projects around artificial intelligence, virtual reality, extended reality. I've developed a few platforms with that technology. And I guess I love working with tech. And I guess being able to step into a consulting role was something that I hadn't done before. But being able to come to the company and, once I got the position, they showed me how to build on those skills, such as your presentation skills, your stakeholder management, all the above. And they've been very supportive in helping me do that. And it's been a great journey ever since. Before I even started the job, one of the highlights I had was the graduate manager called me and just wanted to have a conversation, just asked, I just want to learn more about you, tell me what are your interests, what do you like to do for fun, nothing job related. Just that in itself just shows, that they care about us and that they want to, get to know us a lot better. So I really enjoyed being able to just be really genuine and authentic with the graduate manager. And then joining the company, I guess another highlight for me was just how easy it was. It was a smooth transition from where I was to where I am now, getting into the consulting position. I've never done consulting before, and they made it really easy to get involved and figure out how to do the job. And Capgemini, they're known for their high standards of consulting, and it really shows with the amount of effort and emphasis they put on their employees to train them to get to the standard that they show their clients. I guess another really interesting highlight that I had so far in the grad program was my first project that I got put on. So I'm currently on doing a generative AI project there. And in the first week, I was able to work with one of the other developers and actually help them with some of the code. So I was actually able to have some sort of input that was recognized by the company, and it was really cool to see. I've never been in a consulting job before. I did an internship at a consultancy, but actually being in the role is very interesting and I guess eye-opening. There's a lot of skills that I haven't used much before. I'm very technically minded. I haven't come from a background where I do a lot of development work, but as a consultant, you're kind of pushed out of your comfort zone where you have to do more interactions. You have to interact with people and do presentations and talk to clients. And those clients might be from the highest positions in the company. Your C-suite executive sort of level. So you have to sort of push that fact out of your mind and just realize that these people they're just people, and just have a normal conversation with them as you would if they were anyone else. So coming from a software background, it's definitely it's renowned for being a place where you're very much introverted and don't like interacting with people as much, I feel. But this job has definitely helped me come out of that shell and interact with people a lot more. And if you were to ask someone here if I was an introvert, they'd tell you no way. But I definitely am. To just get involved with as many things as I can. I know, at least in my experience, I was very hesitant to try new things, to get involved with different things. I'd say just do it. The worst case scenario is going to be that you tried it and you didn't like it. The alternative to that being, if you didn't do it at all, you would never have that experience. You might not have the opportunity to do a lot of great things or get involved with a lot of interesting topics. So I think just doing it is the piece of advice I would give to myself, or anyone else for that matter. I think just being able to get out there, have the courage, and be curious enough to be able to go and get involved with anything that you can put your hand up for. It really helps to get you out of your comfort zone and to see that things really aren't as scary as they seem.